I had a lady tell me once after reading one of my books, "You surprise me," she said. "You look like a hooligan, but you write so beautifully and you speak so articulately." And she meant it kindly, I know, but it sat somewhat heavy. Because what surprised her wasn't the words, it was that a body like mine, a face like this, aged and battle-worn, could carry them. Because I looked like trouble, like a man built for impact, a silhouette shaped by conflict, and at one time, yeah, I would willingly fight half a dozen men and call it communication. My fists spoke before my mouth ever learned how. And violence was my first language, I breathed it. But I didn't lose the fight, I outgrew it. I learned that speaking isn't about sounding safe, it's about meaning what you say and standing still when you say it. And these hands used to write bruises on the bodies of other men, but now they write sentences that stay. And this face may not be beauty, it won't launch 1,000 ships, but these hands can write them, just give them a pen. And this mouth can frame words that create or destroy worlds. And 1,000 ships are nothing if they can't float on an ocean of words, a sea of stanzas. And I've been asked how I can be a poet and speak like this with an accent like mine, as if articulation belongs to polished vowels, as if truth has to sound posh to be believed. But an accent, even a northern one like this, plain and rough round the edges, can carry cadence. It can drum rhythm into honesty. It can turn lived experience into musicality. So I choose words over weapons, poetry over violence I once inhaled like oxygen. But don't confuse that with softness. It takes more strength to sit with pain than to swing for it. It takes more courage to stay present than vanish into rage. So when you say you're surprised, what you really mean is that I don't fit your picture of what a poet should look like. And you know what? That's okay, because I've been underestimated my whole life, and I don't mind being surprised if my words bring you comfort. But know this, poetry doesn't come from faces that you expect. It comes from paying the cost, from surviving long enough to speak without flinching. So no, I might not look like a poet, but I do look like proof. Proof that language can outlive violence, that silence can be unlearned. And that a man can turn a weaponized body into a voice and make it hit harder than any punch ever will.